Hey guys, Smiling Specialist here today, and I want to do a video I have been thinking about for a while, and it's about overpowered characters in Tekken history. I've been working on this for a while, I was thinking about it for a while, trying to see what characters I could, consider OP, overpowered, broken in Tekken history, and looking at playing the games, there's a lot of characters I could consider, and I may do a series if people are interested, but so far I was going to do 4 characters who I consider broken, overpowered, it just ruined the game, online, offline, and this is my list. If you have more people, just tell me in the comment section down below, and I was going to start with just talk about 4 characters I consider the most overpowered in Tekken history. We'll start with the big elephant in the room with Leroy Smith for Tekken 7. At first, when he was first released in Season 3, and people started complaining, I thought, okay, people just overreacting. I thought, okay, we haven't fully labbed this character yet. Once we get used to his new moves, learn how to counter hit, learn how to punish his attacks, we will see him that he's not broken, he's just strong, but he's not broken. Well, that idea completely changed after about a month, and he's just truly broken and just too strong. He has better attacks, he's strong damage, he can do strong damage even with waves or without waves. I seen a video that he do 70% damage just from on the beginning of a round. And speaking his elbow move is -3, which is you can't even punish that move, and it's less negative compared to someone like Brian or Lars. And speaking of that, his moves he has better moves than a lot of characters, and just so far he has no weaknesses. But luckily for us, based on Hawada's tweet, we will see a pass for him, and because of that, I don't consider him that much the most broken character in Tekken history, but he is one of the most broken characters in Tekken. Yeah, Bob from Tekken 6. Honestly, I didn't play Tekken 6 as much, competitive, because I didn't like it. But other than that, I didn't know how much broken Bob was until I watched, Main Man's video, that look up stuff for Reddit, and just people telling me how much safe he was. He's just one of the most safest characters in the game. And just watch his Main Man's video, just talk about how it's down 1, it's just pretty much 0 on block. Pretty much you can't punish it. Just a good jab, just to keep keep the pressure out of you. And it's down 4-2. It's more of a counter hit launcher compared to a natural hit launcher. It's pretty much it can do a lot more damage compared to other characters. And also, I heard the joke about he's the strongest Mishima, because he has stronger attacks, or pretty much better attacks than Jin and Devil Jin, Heihachi, and Kazuya. And honestly, one of the biggest things he ever done was he won it. He won Evo of that year, during the time with Tekken 6, where it was just Ball versus Ball mirror match. And it just pretty much, he is just a character that's too safe. He was too. It's to the point you rather just play with Bob, because other characters everybody else can punish. So you rather just play with Bob. And honestly, one more information, watch Main Man's video, because I'm not that educated on Bob, so I can talk, but I can see him as how overpowered he can be. I am so familiar with is Tekken 4, Jin for Tekken 4, and man, Jin and Tekken 4 were just ridiculous. He was really strong in Tekken 3, he was really good. Of course, he was very strong in Tekken Tag 1, but that's a lot of Mishimas. But Tekken 4, he was just so off-farm and ridiculous. Not only he was a safe, similar to Bob, his move success is Hell Sweep. Pretty much it wasn't how we see Hell Sweep now. Pretty much it's a stun that we can lead to a good punishment for a lot of characters. It's pretty much you just spin around and be able to do a spinning flail, and you pretty much can't counter hit it or punish you doing now. Also, the biggest problem I say he has is this Just Flame laser scraper, which is unblockable, because he has 2 laser scrapers. One is a regular one, and 2 is an unblockable. The unblockable one, it takes the last hit is unblockable, but the thing is, it takes it's a longer frames to load up. But however, it's a just frame, such that if you know how to hold 2, release, and press 2 again at the right time, you can make it load up faster as fast as a laser scraper, a regular laser scraper. Meaning, you cannot hit it out. You cannot hit the last hit. I cannot interrupt it. It's pretty much, it comes out quick and can lead to a great losser because it's unblockable. It leads to a losser, and especially it's more dangerous in wall stages, such as because with Tekken 4's wall stages, it was just not a damage. So even though I personally like Tekken 4, as a competitive thing, it Jin completely ruined the game, and I see why people consider him pretty much the most OP. But I think someone is very worse and character, in my opinion, in Tekken history is Steve Fox from Tekken 5. Steve already know when he was introduced in Tekken 4. He was always an annoying character with fast jabs, sways and dodges. But Tekken 5 really wanted his character with one thing: his infinite stun combo. If you do sidestep 3-1-1 and you get hit by it, you stun and you cannot break out of it. And pretty much you keep continuing doing sidestep 3-1-1. You can keep continuing until you mess up, or you just want to stop doing it. Pretty much if you're a Steve player. And he just ruined it just ruins the game. It just ruined the character. You pretty much don't want to play against Steve. It's the most broken move, in my opinion, in Tekken history. And that's why it makes sense why they made Dark Resurrection and pretty much removed this move and he was balanced other characters as well. So that's my list of most overpowered characters in Tekken history. Do you agree? Do you disagree? If you have other characters that you think who are overpowered, leave a list in the comments down below. If you like this video, please like it and share it. And also, if y'all still interested, I will do a part 2. This is Smiling Specialist. I am out.